Welcome to Comic Toy Reviews. This is a review on the new Marvel Legends Ghost Rider. This is Ghost Rider in the blue color. They have a variant in the red flames, but the blue is the more comic accurate one in this new look in the comic books. Nice card art here. You can see the moon in the background. It says Ghost Rider. Fear the coming of the Ghost Rider. Fiery spirit of vengeance. Part of the Return of Marvel Legends by Hasbro. And this is part of the Terrax Build-A-Figure series. And before I get to the figure review, I just want to show you what it has. It has this part called Tales of Terrax 6 of 6. It's a sheet of paper. It tells you a little bit about the Build-A-Figure character, as well as how to put it together. So it has that. And it has something unusual that I never saw on a Build-A-Figure. This figure has both arms of Terrax. Yeah. The right arm and the left arm of Terrax. Both pieces with the character. And this will be a separate review on this channel. There are two versions of Ghost Rider. This is the blue flames and the blue head. And the other figure is the red or yellow flamed version, and the head is red, and all of these pieces are red or yellow in style and look. But this is the more comic accurate one. And right away I was impressed with this action figure. When I saw it in the store, it just looks so impressive in style. Just the costume detailing here is amazing and so well done. I mean, they really went out to try to make this look like the comic book material. And Ghost Rider, the last few years, I haven't been keeping track of his various adventures or looks. And this new costume, usually updates don't look good in costume designs, but this one is a real winner in style. It's more impressive than I thought it would look. Before I get to the detailing here, I just want to show you. You can see the face. It's a skull, and it's all blue shaded, and it has these flames all over the head here. And these flames are popping out of the costume here on the side as well. And one thing to notice that's really nice is you see this blue shading. There's like blue shading on the inner collar. And over here it's like a blue shade. And that's because if a person was on flames like this, the light would shine and tint everything blue in the surrounding area. And that's exactly what they did here. They tinted the area blue. And on the variant that I saw in pictures that has like the red flames, they changed that area red as well in terms of the tint. That's just a little nice detail that they did to do something like that on a Ghost Rider figure. Might be a first time that I've seen a use of that type of coloring. And these are plastic chains, not metal. You got two chains there, and you can see these like little metal circles, and you see 3 circles there. There's one there, and you see it's 2 chains, and it extends into the back, those 2 chains. You see here, he has a couple of spikes on the shoulder pads. So he has spiked shoulders, and this area, these shoulders are like textured. You see here the forearm, there's some texturing and some spikes on it. Same thing with the left forearm, texturing and spikes. The kneecaps, all textured, and there's little circle indications there. The lower boot, spikes here, and sculpting details here. You can see spikes right at the end of the feet. So this guy's all chained up and spiked up in visual look. When you see this costume, this part of the costume here, it is you could remove it right here if you take off the plastic areas. So that's a sculpted piece on that they added, but I wouldn't remove it, as it looks this is the way he should look in the comics. Plus, if you try to remove it, you might mess up this chain area. I should say there's two things to notice. One, it does not have his motorcycle. I wasn't expecting the motorcycle. In today's age with plastic expenses and prices of these action figures, I guess the only way to get a motorcycle would have been is if they had a box set and a separate piece. What you could do is probably you could track down the Toy Biz Ghost Rider bike that had the regular Ghost Rider from the 90s and use that bike for this figure, which is something I might do, as this might replace that 90s Ghost Rider on my shelf in terms of the look. And one other thing to notice, and that he is missing, is his signature chain weapon. If you look at his right hand, it's nice that it is an open grip and it can hold something. Even though it didn't have anything, he can hold the chain here, as the left hand is mostly open in style, so he probably can't hold a weapon here. One thing I'll probably do at some point is get a McFarlane Spawn action figure, because McFarlane used a lot of real 6-inch scale metal chains on his Spawn action figures. So what would be kind of nice and maybe to do at some point is get a Spawn with a metal chain action figure and use those long chains and wrap it around his hand and body as a weapon. That would look cool. And if at some point I do get the McFarlane chained action figure and take out those chains, I will have an updated video of this character with the chain weapons and the bike from Toy Biz, and have an updated review maybe of this action figure at some point. Anyway, continuing the review articulation wise, up and down, side to side is good. You think the collar gets in the way, but it really doesn't, so you can pose it good. The shoulders are ball jointed, go in and out and up and down in terms of articulation. And there is an upper bicep cut articulation wise as well. The shoulder blades, the plastics do hamper the articulation a little bit, but not as much as I thought would happen. Double elbows, really good. No articulation above the forearm. I thought there would be, but there's nothing there. Left wrist in and out, and you can 360 it. Open hand style look to it. Right wrist in and out, you can 360 it. Has a gripping hand in style. Upper body has articulation crunch here. It's covered up here by this plastic, but it does move well, and it does go side to side well, despite the various pieces here in the way. Ball jointed hips, can go side to side, can go up and down, and it does have the upper thigh cuts there. This lower half is restrictive a little bit of the lower body. Double knees, and it's nice how the kneecap is covered up by these pieces. Nothing in terms of the lower boot area is articulated here, so that's plain articulation wise. And the feet do go up and down, and you can spin it like that, side to side. Up and down, you can spin it side to side. No toe articulation, so that's about it. Overall, Ghost Rider, it's an impressive figure if you see it in the store. It looks better than I thought it would look, and looks like a definite figure to add to a Marvel Legends display, and could be considered the definitive Ghost Rider for such a display. As I mentioned, the only additions to add would be maybe a small real metal chain, and possibly if you could find a bike from another action figure that could fit. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and talk to you later. Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance, and Too Hot to Handle.